Hello, and welcome to our Introduction to the Java Programming Language course. Thank you for choosing this course. In this course, we're going to discover the power of Java. What makes Java one of the most popular programming languages currently in use? To do that, we're going to study the basics of the language. We're going to become familiar with the Java libraries that support collections, generics, and multi-threaded programming. As part of this journey, we're going to learn about object-oriented programming because Java is an object-oriented language, and we really have no choice because everything in Java is an object. Once we get the basics behind us, we're going to delve deeper into the language and see how we can use Java to interact with database resources. We're also going to take a look at some design patterns that can help us be more productive in our Java development. And we're also going to examine mobile application development with Java. The structure of this course is that we'll have a discussion on certain topics about Java. Then we'll have a hands-on demonstration of those topics. During that demonstration, you're urged to follow along in your own environment and repeat the steps as we do them together on the video. It's this experience that's going to solidify your understanding of the topics that we covered during the discussion. The more you program in Java, the more proficient you will become with the language. There's no other way to become a proficient developer other than to exercise the keyboard and write code. And we're going to do that in this course. So why Java? Of all of the programming languages we can choose to use to develop applications, why Java? Well, Java's easy to learn, especially if you have a background in another programming language. But nonetheless, Java is easy to learn. Because Java is an object-oriented language, we also get the benefit of the more robust program structure that we can create using object-oriented principles in our applications. And because Java's been around for so long, there's a rich API that has been developed and evolved over time. In addition to the official API that's provided with Java, there are innumerable open source libraries provided by the Java community, which is extensive in itself. Another great benefit of Java is that it's free, absolutely free. Everything you need to create Java applications is absolutely free. And one of the greatest benefits of Java as a programming language is that it's platform independent. Write once, run anywhere is the mantra of Java developers. Because Java's been around for so long, applications and applets written in Java permeate the business community and thereby provide a robust job market for a trained Java developer. The Java programming language was developed by Sun Microsystems in the early 90s as a side project to a larger project that a team led by James Gosling was working on. What this team was trying to develop was a better C++ language. And instead, they wound up with a new language, Java. Those of you that are familiar with C++ will immediately recognize the syntax and the structure of a Java program as being very closely related to C++ programming techniques. There is legend that originally the programming language was named Oak, but because there was a conflict with existing software, the name was changed to Java, and there's even a story about the name Java being developed while the team was in an internet cafe enjoying a cup of coffee. Sun Microsystems was acquired by Oracle Corporation in 2010. As part of that acquisition, Oracle Corporation also acquired the Java programming language and have continued to develop that language and evolve it to meet current application development requirements. The original design principles for the Java programming language was to keep it simple and for it to be object-oriented, because object-oriented development produces more robust, easier to maintain software. And they wanted the language to be familiar, so they didn't want to develop some new semantics for programming or unfamiliar syntax. So Java follows many of the syntax rules that other languages follow, and it looks very familiar if you have any programming experience with other languages. And they wanted to design a language that was robust and secure. In addition, the language had to be designed in such a way that an application would only need to be written once and be able to be ported or moved to different operating systems and hardware without having to rebuild, recompile the application. Obviously, they wanted the Java language to be a high-performance language and that included multi-threaded capabilities. There have been significant advances over the years since Java was first introduced as the language has developed. The latest version is Java 8, which was just recently released. Java is everywhere. It runs on everything from our laptops, tablets, phones, to the data center, game consoles, and even supercomputers. Java is wildly popular with nearly 1 billion downloads of the runtime environment every year. Current estimates suggest that there are 3 billion devices that run Java, including Android-powered smartphones. So we can use Java to create anything from an enterprise-class application for a multinational global corporation to a small applet that'll run on a smartphone. Some of the features that empower us to focus on our application development is the automatic memory management or garbage collection that's provided by Java. Additionally, again, the object-oriented programming support that is limited to a single level of inheritance allows us to build robust applications using object-oriented principles that ensure that our applications will be easy to maintain in the future. And the huge community of C and C++ developers, as well as novice developers, can easily learn Java and become productive developers of Java applications in a very short amount of time. One of the key features of Java is its platform independence, the write once, run anywhere mantra of the Java developer. This write once, run anywhere capability is provided by the Java virtual machine. Our code doesn't run on the operating system or the hardware directly. Instead, our code, our Java code, executes within a virtual machine that sits on top of whatever host operating system is executing. And our Java code then can be moved to any other virtual machine on any other hardware or operating system and execute the same way, because the Java virtual machine interprets that code the same way no matter where it's running. Obviously, what changes is the output of the Java virtual machine, which is targeted for whatever operating system and hardware that that virtual machine is running on. But that's not our responsibility. Our responsibility is to develop the Java applications that run within the virtual machine. And the virtual machine then takes responsibility for interpreting that Java code and generating the specific code necessary to execute our commands on that specific operating system and hardware. It's this platform independence that gives us the power in Java as developers to create applications that can be widely used without regard for the operating system or the hardware upon which it runs. So let's go take a look at our first bit of Java code.